The video review will start in a few seconds, but as a reminder, remember if you have a question, comment, or suggestion about this video review, the link is provided on the page below. Hello again, I'm Rodney Reynolds from 3dgameman.com and welcome to another video review. Today I'm looking at a number of Nexus mice, the SM-5000, 7000, 8000, and 9000, and all of these mice are wireless. The packaging is pretty much the same for all of these, so what I'll do is unbox only one. It comes in this kind of like clamshell case. You need to cut all the way around it in order to take the product out. As you can see here, you can very easily get a look and a feel for the product. This is important if you are picking it up in store. There's also all kinds of features and specifications about it. So let me go ahead and open it up. Each one of these mice will include a nano receiver, installation manual, as well as a couple of batteries, either 2 AA's or 2 AA's. These mice also share the fact that they are very quiet. They have this patented silent switch technology. Just have a listen as I click on the buttons. You don't get that high-pitched clicking noise that you get from a traditional mouse, even the scroll wheel. Very, very quiet. And remember that each of these mice, the 5000, 7000, 8000, and 9000, they all have this patented silent switch technology. As for features, most of them are pretty much identical. So what I'll do is I'll go through the features on this one, the SM-5000 first, and then if there's anything different about the other mice, I will mention it as I review them separately. The SM-5000 mouse is available in black, gray, and metal blue. It has an advanced 2.4 gigahertz wireless technology, 39 channel, 16-bit. Now this one has a double scroll wheel. I think this is super cool. Scroll wheel here traditionally works extremely well, plus a button in the middle, but also having another one on the side is great. Now there's no button over here, but still having a scroll wheel here I think will be very, very helpful. You can switch between the DPI. Here's that switch. 1000, 1200, or 1600 DPI. It has auto power save mode, so when you're not using it, it kind of shuts down. The sensor light, which is on the bottom right here, is red. And the overall styling and build quality on this is quite nice. You can see it has kind of like these rubber grips on either side, places for your fingers here to fit into, so it's very comfortable. I have a medium to large size hand to give you some idea, and it is very comfortable. As for button layout, you have a left click, right click, scroll wheel with rubber on it for a decent grip. As well, this doubles as a button, and the scroll wheel also on the left side. This is the DPI button. At the bottom, you've got a place to put that nano receiver. You just kind of push it in here. This is the battery compartment. You've got 4 feet, which will slide very easily over just about any decent mouse surface. Here you have the sensor and the on-off switch. This is the SM-7000 mouse, and it's available in black or white. Again, pretty much the same technologies, except this one has a DPI switch, which is adjustable from 1000 to 1600. And that DPI switch is at the very top right here. Other buttons on this mouse include the left click, right click, scroll wheel, as well as a button. Notice, again, extremely silent when compared to a traditional mouse. At the bottom, you've got a place to tuck away that nano receiver, 3 feet, the battery compartment, and the sensor. This is the SM-8000, and again, similar feature setup. This one, though, is only available in black. It has a number of different buttons. It has 2 on the left side, a left click, right click, scroll wheel, which also doubles as a button. The overall styling is quite nice. High gloss here, but has this smooth matte finish. Very good grip. Again, fits very well in my medium to large size hand. At the bottom, there's 4 feet, the battery compartment, and the sensor. Note that there isn't a place to put that nano receiver on this one. And finally, the SM-9000 model. Again, same feature setup pretty much as the other mice. But this one comes in two different colors, black and this carbon fiber look. Both sides of this mouse is rather smooth except for this rough area right here for your thumb. You've got a left click button, right click button, scroll wheel, which also doubles as a button. And at the bottom, you've got a place to hide away the nano receiver. Here's the battery compartment, 4 feet, and the sensor. With them all lined up here, let's go through them. This is the SM-5000, 7000, 8000, and 9000. You can see that the 5000 and the 8000 are a little bit bigger, so if you have a bigger hand, I would go with these. Otherwise, you can go with the 9000 or the 7000. But all of these mice are extremely quiet, and I do mean quiet. They are substantially quieter than your traditional mouse. And let me show you what I mean by that by comparing one of them to a regular mouse. So this is pretty much your typical mouse. Have a listen. Now, let me try one of these. It's much quieter than this. If you're in the market for a wireless silent mouse, look no further. You have a number of different options. Now, why would you want to have a silent mouse? Well, aside from the fact of possibly going insane, listening to this all the time, or possibly a room full of this all of the time, it would be great to have if you're in a studio environment and there's things going on in the background like recordings and things like this. Even if you're on camera and you're using your mouse, having this in the background, which will be audible, no doubt about it, this wouldn't. Or if it is, it would be virtually inaudible. And the overall styling, build quality, and design on these are really, really good. Now, I have a couple favorites, the 5000 and the 8000, basically being the buttons, but also the size. These two are pretty small, good for traveling or somebody with a small hand. So how do these score? Well, these two are great, and these two are kick-ass. Until next time, take care.